This reaction was recorded prior to Marc Lamont Hill posting on his Twitter that this incident occurred in 2024. No charges were pressed. He's working with the family of the suspect to make sure they receive the proper treatment for their mental illness. I just wanted to make sure I put this in here prior to dropping this video. But the points that I touched on in the video are still pertinent, so I'm putting it out anyway. I just wanted to put this disclaimer. Y'all enjoy. What's good, Elevators? It's your boy Elevation here with another episode of the JBP Elevated, where we speak on the Joe Budden podcast and all of his co-hosts on and off the pod.
I ask you to take a step back, please.
This woman's broken into the store and vandalized, but that's how this camera officer. Yeah, I've never met this woman before. You have the video, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call the cops. I saw it coming, that's what I'm saying, get justice. Thank you. I just got to get up.
Dog, what is happening? What is happening? The Most High works in mysterious ways. They were literally just talking about this just yesterday. We were literally just talking about this just yesterday. I don't know if this is old footage. I don't know if this just happened. I'm just now getting hip to this. Shout out to the community because y'all putting me on. So I'm watching this, and you can immediately tell that something was going to happen as soon as she started talking to him and where she was standing and how he was addressing her. You knew something was going to happen. And then she slowly walks up to this nigga, and just like he stated, he wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't do anything. Everything that was supposed to happen would happen. The people would restrain her. He's going to press charges. And I ain't going to hold you. I've never been pepper sprayed before, so I know that shit sounds and feels terrible. I do. But Marc had to act now, whether he got hit or not. The camera showed he was in fear of his life. He could have done whatever he wanted. And Marc, don't think we didn't see you almost kick her. That boy wanted to kick the shit out of her, and I don't blame him. But this is the difference between professionalism and just amateurism and just doing it on the side. Because if this happens at a seminar or a conference or wherever Marc Lamont Hill was at doing this in the manner that he was doing, what the fuck do you expect to happen when y'all go on tour for the JVP? What the hell do you expect to happen when y'all do meet and greets with people that are in the comment section on Patreon? Joe kept making a joke about Flip getting security, but that was probably the best move he ever could have made. Because even if they're at the show, security's all at the front of the stage. It's 3 bodyguards per cast member. You just see 18 niggas at the front of the stage. Shit, 21, I don't know. But I'm not mad at how he reacted. And going forward, he's going to be able to, or he's going to be seen as not necessarily a hero, but he's not going to be seen as a villain. Every stance that he's opposed to will get more credence. And every action that he is in agreement with will get more credence, because this is how they expect niggas to react whenever the police do things unruly. Just remain calm, take whatever punishment is coming your way, and then go about it in the proper channels. This is how they expect niggas to handle shit. Because I'm going to be honest, this is asking a lot for somebody. If a female came up to me and pepper sprayed me, I'm already going to be shielding myself, because why are you approaching me? I'm going to be getting up just like Marc did, except I'm going to move at a faster pace. But if a dude comes up to me and I see him reach towards his pocket, I can't say I'm just going to try to jump out the way and wait for whatever is happening to me. So this is a big deal. And it's crazy how in real time we see exactly how Marc Lamont Hill would respond. How do you even get to this level of professionalism? How does shit like this even happen? Why is Marc so close to everyone? I get it, he's one of the people, but I'm Marc Lamont Hill, and they are constituents. They're just a part of this. And I know I talk crazy to Marc Lamont Hill Well, that's a lie. I talk about Marc Lamont Hill because I see a bunch of plays that he's making, and everyone else will see these plays happen after they happen. But let's be clear here. There's an amount of prestige that comes with this man's name. How was this lady able to get this close to ask a question in the first place? And thank God that man was as quick as he was to tackle her, because as soon as she sprayed, he was there. But how does anybody get this close at a venue? It makes you want to question how all the venues are set up to begin with. Because now, just like I said, and I was actually in agreement with ICE, but I already knew what Marc was asking that question for. Everybody's not going to handle it the same, dog. Because let's play it out the long way. What if Marc didn't have the restraint, whether it was a female or a male, and kicked the shit out of her? Now we're looking at Marc crazy. We're looking at Marc crazy. There's a possibility that that young woman presses charges against Marc. Marc loses all kinds of, you can't lose your doctorate over it, but you can lose all type of certifications. You can lose all type of clearances. All because you retaliated against someone that attacked you. This could not have happened in better time for Marc. Because now his stock's about to go up. His stock's about to go up again. How many times has Marc gone viral since he's been on the JVP? And then ask yourself, how many times has he gone viral prior to joining the JVP? And once again, let's not take prestige off Marc's name. What I'm bringing up with that is, now we have taken notice. But the people that were already backing Marc have still taken notice. So Marc is just about to skyrocket. And this is the biggest play for him. And I know he's the most excited about this. Whatever political play he wants to run, as opposed to just being a pundit, if he actually wants to step in office, a office, not the highest office, just the entry level, he can now. He can. Because of that level of restraint that he showed. All from one action. You're about to see a domino effect happen from one action, because it's not just talk anymore. I backed what I said. I literally just said this. And if he's smart, or if Joe's smart, or anyone at the JVN is smart, they will clip this. They'll put this in, and they'll have it where he was talking about how he wouldn't attack somebody, how he's been attacked before, and then apparently attacked again. Like I said, this could be that circulating now that he told the story. I don't want to put out the wrong information because I don't know it fully. I'm just going based off of what we're shown. But these are things to pay attention to. And if I'm any part of the cast, especially Flip, I'm looking at this one situation and wondering how Joe is looking at this one situation. Because if Joe looked incredulous when Marc asked Ice that question and Ice gave the answer he gave, imagine how he's going to look at the situation now that it's actually happening. Like, damn. Okay. Maybe he can afford some of this power, because I'm definitely making an episode on today's Ian and Marc show. They're not even playing around anymore. They're letting it be known. This whole nope. I gotta come back for that video. I gotta come back. But shout out to Marc Lamont Hill. I have to look at you differently, sir, because I told Imani in the past, you can't react like this, even though I would react like this, because I was trying to show him there's a difference between my amateurism and his professionalism, or at least that's how he's going to be seen. I wouldn't have to tell you this ever in your fucking life. You would have to tell me. There's no way in hell somebody's just going to pepper spray me at a place where I'm supposed to be protected. I'm here. I'm getting paid to be here. There's no way I should get pepper sprayed in my fucking face. No way. So I don't know how he had that level of reserve. I'm going to continue to say this. I do not know how he had that level of reserve, because it clicked. It took a nanosecond, but it clicked, because he was about to boot the shit out of her. And rightfully so. He went behind the curtains, had time to, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? Come from behind the curtains, and he was about to Winehouse kick that hoe. But in that one nanosecond, I could lose my prestige, I could lose my finances, I could lose my wife behind this shit. I could lose a lot that's going on in my life over 5 seconds. I gotta give you applause, sir, because I'm learning a life lesson from this. I just hooped last night and a nigga pushed me the wrong way, and I told him if you push me like that again, I'm blowing him in his shit. Then he pushed me, and I bowed him in his shit. Ice is right. Some people ain't playing. But some people ain't Marc Lamont Hill, and we got to take note. So, sorry if this sounded like a glazing episode. This is just, you can't make shit up like this. This is perfect timing. This is perfect timing. So, if there's any credence to today's Ian and Marc show, this is just helping me get there faster. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all keep turning up. The analytics on my page is letting me know this is working in every way, shape, form possible. We might start a new wave with this. We might leave some people in the dust. But I appreciate all the support. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the page if you haven't. If you have, you already know what it is with us. See y'all a little later today.